Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Phil Busley, the Mile Line Mouth, and today we're going to take a look at a game provided to us by Qbyte Digital. Let's see real quick. Yep, yeah, it's Qbyte Interactive, sorry, not Qbyte Digital. And it is, well, once it's done here, it's a game called Missing Features 2D. Let's see what we have here. We can add scan lines. Got it. Well, controls, off stick, jump, dash, confirm. It's one of those 2D platformers. Although the big quirk with this one is that it's supposed to be kind of fourth wall breaking, meaning that the basic idea of this game is that you gain features for it as it goes along. So the idea is that it's a 2D platformer like the zillions of ones that we have on the Nintendo Switch, and it's, quote, broken, end quote. Now that we've explained the gimmick, let's see if it's any good. Of course. Actually, let's do this. Let's uninstall it. Yes. Wait. So this makes me think of that one, there's that one game out there that's also on the Switch and the PC called There Is No Game. But as you start clicking around, it becomes something else. Kind of similar to what happens with Fez or Thomas Was Alone or a couple other games like that where it's kind of fourth wall breaking. Apparently, we shouldn't have uninstalled it. We should try running it again. It's just one of those that seems a little... They're trying to be clever. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Just load it anyways. Oh, jeepers. I should have put on like the, there's a CRT effect, which is that rounded look to it. Probably should put scan lines in there for, more, yep. And basic idea is that nothing's working. Boop. So the basic idea of the game is that you go through kind of fixing the program by, well, let's see here, by completing the levels. I don't know how many levels are in this. And here's our jump. There we go. Boop. And the game will just drastically change as you go through these. Like this is probably a double jump. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. They added more, quote, platforms, end quote. As far as metagame commentary goes, it's not the most original thing, but it seems pretty competent. Whoop. There we go. I do admit that it kind of reminds me a little bit of stuff like Thomas Was Alone or so, where it's like, hey, we're clever. The CRT effect is kind of nice, though. I think this one right now goes for about like $5 on the eShop. And Qbyte Interactive was nice enough to include it, to send it to me. See, level unlocks, fall camera, jump platforms, and we'll get to level 2, figure out what else is here. Uncharted Woods. I like how there's no actual music or real sound effects. Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. We now can die. Right now, the lack of actual music is kind of a little, but we'll see where they go with it. Oh, okay. I think the basic idea with those is that we're supposed to implement those moving whenever we find the other thing here. Boop. Mm-mm. Okay. Ah, whoops, we died. Oh, and it just made me start over from the beginning. And here we go, just in silence. I feel like they should have put something like the checkpointing system a little earlier in here, because like this part here just comes across as tedious. Hmm. But I get what they're going for. Mm. There we go. Boop, boop. And there. Now we're implementing moving platforms. And there we go. There we go. Now it's moving. And of course, there's no great. Oh wait, we gotta wait for it. And here we go. It'd be funny if it didn't have collision objects in there, or if they're like, "Oh yeah, you have to re-implement collision." Boop. And further. It kind of feels like as if you believe in the gimmick, then it's definitely worth checking out. But if the lack of music currently, or the lack of any real flair in it, comes across as more annoying than anything else, it's not terribly difficult. Because that would actually hurt it quite a bit if that had been like something they did. Which, having played so many different little indie games, especially ones that are kind of like this, where they're trying to be, oh no, whoops, there's no checkpoints. Well, as long as we don't have to get everything from the, as long as those are implemented, they should still be in checkpoint. If I have to go back and reactivate that, that would be a little bit. So that platform better be moving when I get to it. And here we go. Oh, good, it's moving. Oh, this is one of those where like after, like I think we'll finish up this level up real quick here. We've been playing it for about a good 10 minutes, but I will play it a little bit further. We'll try and unlock a little bit more here. At least maybe the character sprite. Do. I do wish they had like a run button in there, because it feels like the character doesn't scoot fast enough to avoid those. Beep. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Nope. We died at the same spot. So we start all the way back here at the beginning. I kind of feel like I should go over, say, like Mega Man X or one of those. If you've been on the internet or YouTube for a while, you've probably seen that really good breakdown on level design when it comes to like Mega Man X and how it introduces different aspects of its platforming naturally. While this is one of those where I do feel that it's, if you played a lot of different platformer games before, this will be fairly natural, if not just a little bit, just a little pretentious. But generally, I wouldn't recommend this for like anybody who's just like really starting into platformers or anything of that sort. It feels more or less that this is kind of like, it feels like a student project someone put together. Which is actually a good testament to the Nintendo Switch in terms of its, in terms of the ease of porting things over to it. It's slowly but surely become the console version of Steam. With a little less quality control. There's far more mobile games on the Nintendo Switch than there are on Steam. Okay, let's try this one more time here. Okay, so after that one, we should just go to the right instead of the left, which is where we made that mistake. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no. Okay, here. You want to stay more to the right. And more to the right again. Yay. There we go. Oh. Okay, that one is completely on me. I mean, there's no input lag or anything. That death was completely on me. I kind of wonder if I can... Oh. The game has been stopped. Let's just resume. Okay, so you can't mess with the options while it's in here. I was going to see if I could put on the scan lines. Because there is an option for scan lines. I mean, the CRT effect is kind of nice. But I kind of feel like there should be scan lines. Now, that if you're wondering about that middle thing on there, it's not like a dead pixel or anything. The idea is that they're trying to implement like the reflection that you would have gotten from a rounded CRT screen. Although that would only happen if there's a source of light that was like directly behind the player. So I wouldn't really say that's incredibly realistic in that regard. It's not. Although that would be funny if they're like, we're trying to simulate a dead spot in the CRT screen. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad if those are CRT screens you grew up with. Because I was a little bit spoiled, because like growing up we had like Commodore 64, and the screen for the Commodore 64, the CRT that came with it, the official one had an AV input, which at the time was kind of like outside of S-Video or RGB SCART a little bit later, it's pretty much the best picture quality you could get. It was definitely better than RF. And jumping. Oh, that's just evil. Like, this right here is just evil. And we're going to have to, like, walk straight off of it. Boop. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. We need... And we're back to the beginning. Anyways, let's hit quit on this real quick. I want to see if it saves some kind of progress. And we're going to check the scan lines. It's still doing... No, I don't need to... Quit. Okay, let's go back. Mainly because I want to check out the other visual options. But yeah, this is... There we go. Got it. Okay, only works on some level screens. There we go. So the CRT thing will probably go away after, like, probably won't. After we get, like, a part of it will probably go away after. Oh wait, did they just? Oh. So they popped us back to the original part of this level, so we need to go back and redo the entirety of that other section. Anywho, this is, let's see real quick. This is Missing Features 2D from Qubit Game Studio LLC. It was provided by that company, and it's okay. But it can be a bit frustrating. And overall, if you like fourth wall breaking type games and stuff, there are some other ones that you might want to check out. Overall, though, I really can't. I mean, I've spent about 17 minutes with this thing, and I feel like I've spent over 2 hours. It's just one of those things where it feels just draining. But yeah, let me know down below what you think of the game. Is this something you'd be interested in? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up, the share button, the subscribe button. And remember to ring that little bell so you're notified whenever we have a brand new video here at Area DMG. And until the next video comes out, you are now caught up. Morning, Maya!